I, passed that number is allowing me to do this in the first place. So, but yeah, so what we're going to do, or what I said I'm going to do is, well, for one, I said I was going to announce when I was going to start going live on a daily basis. And so as far as like the time, so I think that I decided on 7 o'clock. So yeah, I'll be going live at 7 o'clock on a daily basis on the weekdays, Monday through Friday. So if you guys do miss a live, you'll always be able to, catch the next one. Let me see. Alright, so what I'm going to do in this video is answer some frequently asked questions about breaking into tech. And so, you guys can always throw some questions in the chat. And, hold on. Invite another, no, I don't want to do that. But yeah, y'all can throw some questions in the chat, or you can, just kind of listen to me go through some frequently asked questions, because I get questions all the time from a lot of you guys and, people on different platforms, on Instagram, on YouTube comments, stuff like that, asking me about breaking into tech and, tech sales and all that, like how to get started and what is it about and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to just run through a few until I get to my destination, and then we will, call it a day. So let me see. All right, so let's start with what is tech sales. And for those of you who don't know my background, I know I already explained this in my live yesterday, but if you don't know my background, I came from the mental health field as a MFT, so that's a marriage and family therapist, and I decided to transition into a different career field, and so I chose to break into the tech industry. And there's a lot of different jobs in the tech industry, but I specifically chose to do technology sales, and I went through course careers. And yeah, after taking the course, it took me about a month. And then after I did the course, I was able to land a position making $75,000 a year. And yeah, I landed my first job in tech sales. So now what I do as a content creator is show other people how to start their career as well. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, or even somebody else that if you think that they can benefit, maybe they need a job or a career, where you don't have to have a degree, no previous experience, anything like that, and you can just do course careers, which is like a mini college that you can finish. And literally, like I said, I finished in a month. And yeah, you could land a really good role where you're making good money. And like I said, no degree, no experience, and yeah, get yourself started. So yeah, let's go through some questions. Like I said, feel free. Hold on. I don't know if Brittany is in here. Brittany, if you're in here, you better not comment, because I'm gonna end up bringing you in on this live. But yeah, so let me go through some just some frequently asked questions. So let's just start off with what is tech sales. So tech sales, and I'm gonna be real basic. Wait, what should I say? I don't know if it's me, but oh, you're freezing. I'm trying to be here, yes. But I'm trying to be here, yes. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end up, actually, hold on. Request to be in my live. I'm about to bring you in. And hopefully it's not freezing too bad. Let me know, you guys, if put a thumbs up in the chat if I'm not freezing, and if you can actually see me and hear me as well, because I am in a car, so it could be that as well. I'm so upset. I just took my exam, but I don't think I submitted. I think it's submitted. You can go to course careers, like email course careers support, or email Troy directly. Oh, thank you guys for all the thumbs up. It was submitted. It was submitting for over 20 minutes. Yeah, I would check with that. Yeah, email Troy directly, or go to customer support, course careers support, and email them, because they could see it on the back end and they'll be able to let you know. That way you could just have a peace of mind about that. But let me see. Okay, so let me go ahead and answer this question. So what is tech sales? So tech is technology, right? So tech sales is technology sales. So you are selling technology. So for those of you who are already familiar with sales, you're probably thinking and like I said, I'm gonna talk to you guys, like, no disrespect, but I'm gonna talk to you guys as if you don't know anything, because some people, I want to reach people on all levels. Like, so if this is redundant, then just bear with me. But there's some people who don't even understand like the basics, so I'm gonna try to cover all grounds. So technology sales is you selling technology. So if you're already familiar with sales, you're probably thinking like, oh yeah, like, you're probably selling to people, like individual people. And it's like, no. So in technology sales, in the tech industry, you are selling to other businesses. So what that's called is B2B sales. So B2C sales is business to consumer. So that's probably the sales that I would think most people are familiar with, which is why when I first heard about this role, I was like, I don't want to get into sales, because for one, usually sales is commission only. I was like, I'm not doing that. And then for two, I was like, I don't want to sell to like individual people. Like, what am I going to be doing? Like I never liked the idea of sales. So what's different about this role though is you're selling to other businesses. This is B2B sales. So when you're working for a tech company, you are selling your company's technology to other businesses. So you're not dealing with an individual person, like when like for example, when you go to Best Buy or just anywhere, and you walk in and they are selling to you directly as a individual person. That's not what this is. Like when you're selling the company that you're working for, when you're selling their technology, you are selling to other companies, other businesses who could possibly benefit from using your company's technology. And so the reason why that's so important, and the reason why it attracted me, is because when you're selling to an individual person, it's a short sale. And I feel like there's a term for that. I forget what it's called, but it's a shorter sale. It's like if somebody walks in to buy some shoes at like the Nike store, like Foot Locker or whatever, the salesperson does not care if you have the money, if you can afford these $200, $300 shoes. Like, they just want to make a sale. So that's all they care about. And so the difference in B2B sales is this is long term. Like, it's not just about making a sale. So if you're that kind of person too that has a heart, you know what I mean? And you're like, I don't want to be sitting here just out here trying to like sell people stuff and like be that salesperson that's annoying, that like people don't like to talk to, and you're being real pushy and all that kind of stuff. Like, that is what turned me off of sales. You're not really doing that, because this is a long-term process. Contracts are involved now. Like, you're selling your technology, your company's technology, to other businesses. So they're going to be using your technology probably for some years. You know what I mean? So you want them to actually have, or actually like the product, and not just like the product, but you want to make sure, it's the right timing for them to get buy the product. You want to make sure they have budget, like you actually go through that in the process. Like, that is a part of your job as a, I don't even think I said the name of the job. Yes, this is tech sales, but your specific job, at least with what I'm talking about, is being a sales development representative or business development representative. That's the name of the actual job position. So an SDR for short, or BDR for short. And let me say this too, for, just in case people are in here and end up hopping out. Like, if you go to the link in my bio, and I did what y'all suggested for me yesterday, because I was confused on how to, I was like, how can I, because y'all were asking to book consultations with me, and I was just like, dang, like, well, my link, the only link in my bio is the one to the course. And I was like, how am I going to put my Calendly link for y'all to book a consultation in my bio? And then somebody was like, well, you said you have your link tree in your Instagram bio, so why don't you just put your link tree in your bio here on TikTok? I don't know why I didn't think of that. So that's what I did. So if you go to the link in my bio, go to it'll take you to my link tree, and you'll see that it's the very first one. It's it'll say course careers. So you can go to course careers, and you know what, they just dropped a new course for being is it a software engineer or sales engineer? I forget which one they just dropped, but yeah, they offer different courses. You can go check that out. They have a free introductory course for each course that they offer for free, so that you can, see what you're getting yourself into. What is the job about? What's the average starting salary? Whether you pick technology sales, if you pick information technology, if you do UI UX design, yeah, there's a lot that you can choose from. But yeah, so you can go to that just to check that out. And so anyways, yeah, that is what tech sales is. You are selling your company's technology to other businesses. And so remember, if you guys have specific questions, you can always put them in the chat while I go through these just generalized questions that you guys usually be asking me. So but yeah, I will respond if you put some questions here in the chat as well. So 1 second. All right, what's another one? Okay, what do SDRs do? So what does a sales development representative do? Like, what is the day-to-day? What's the job? Yeah, people want to know that because they want to know, like, is this going to be something that I like? Like, can I see myself doing this on a daily basis? So what your job basically is, I know I kind of said the overarching job description, which is you are selling your company's technology to other businesses. But what that actually looks like is 3 things. And you'll learn this if you take course careers and do the course that prepares you to land a position. Basically, your job is research, outreach, and discovery. That is like the pillars of your job. So research, outreach, and discovery. So what is research? Like, why is research important? So researching is important because before you reach out to a company to see if they're going to be interested to buy your technology, like, you want to wait, what's she saying? But yeah, so before you do that, you want to research like what it is that they're already doing, so you can, like, know what their pain points are. So for example, this is like a poor example, but you'll get the point. If, let's say, and this ain't technology, but let's just say you're selling water bottles. That is the product, right? That thing is loud. If you're selling water bottles, you want to research, like, who is your target market? Your target market would be like, what? Gyms, right? Gyms need water bottles. They got vending machines, maybe schools, grade school, college campuses. If you selling water bottles, so what you might do is you might go to like UCLA.com or and see, like, or maybe see what the campus look like, see what it is that they're using, see, like, you just want to do your research to see, like, oh, they don't even have that here, or they don't, you want to get, like, oh, customer success. Yes, Course Careers offers a course for customer success. So you can take, if you want, you can take the free introductory course just to get an idea of what that's about and everything. So, but yeah, so let's just say, yeah, you're selling water bottles and you want to do your research first because you want to see, like, okay, how can I best approach them? Like, you want to know who you're about to talk to before you talk to them, like who you're about to reach out to as well, so basically you do your research to get little nuggets before you actually do the second part, which is outreach. So it was research, outreach, and discovery. So now, once you have your research, now it's time to do outreach. So you just start reaching out to the people that you did your research on. So that can look like sending emails. You can send or making cold calls. I know a lot of people don't like making cold calls, and I said this yesterday. I actually preferred making cold calls because I hate when it takes long to, like, send out emails, and I'd be like, let me just talk to the person. Like, I feel like I can talk faster than I can send out these emails. It's annoying. But and there's a lot of, like, software that you will use that your company just gives you that makes sending out emails and all that easier, where stuff is automated. You literally create emails and sequences and then you send this stuff out. So, like, yeah, like, stuff is automated. It makes the job easier, but it don't mean the job is easy. Like, you still got to put in work, but it does help out. So yeah, outreach. You might reach out to people on LinkedIn. You might, do most companies go through a training phase when hired as an SDR. I have 6 years of sales experience, just not in tech. Yeah, you will go through training. And I said this earlier, but maybe you just came in. So let me just say this again. So I came from a mental health background. I didn't know anything about tech at all. Like, I just heard about tech last year. Like, I didn't even know it was a thing, like the tech industry, like that I can get a job in the tech industry. I didn't even know what jobs were available in the tech industry. Like, I got my bachelor's degree in psychology, and then I got a master's degree in clinical psychology to be an MFT, a marriage and family therapist. That's what I was doing. And I decided to switch over to tech. And I didn't know nothing. You know, so course careers, which is what I was telling you guys about, if you go to the link in my bio, like course careers, literally, if you take, when I took the technology sales course, I am the first person to tell you that I was starting from scratch. I didn't even have, at the time, course careers didn't even have coaches or mentorship or nothing available like how I'm doing right now, how I offer consultations and, you know, all that kind of stuff. There's other people that are course careers alumni that are also offering consultations and coaching and stuff like that. Like if you go to the link in my bio and even go to my Calendly, like for people who book a consultation with me, they see what I offer. I'm like, I offer exam prep for course careers because there's an exam at the end. I wish I would have had that. I didn't have anything when I went through course careers last year. So I was really learning about what an SDR was, like, which is the job position, the job title, tech sales. I didn't know anything. Oh yeah, so you guys look in the chat right now. You'll see a girl named Britt, and then it says Working Mom Life. Go follow her, DM her. You're gonna see her on a live soon. I'm gonna be interviewing her soon. Like, this girl is killing it in tech, okay? She's way smarter than me and has way more experience. Like, me and her have had conversations on the back end, and my mind has been blown because I've been like, she's really killing it. Like, she's killing it. Like, go follow her. Like, even if you got to click out of this live and go follow her real quick and come hop back in. If you are interested in breaking into tech, like, she is somebody that, oh yeah, of course. Like, yeah. She's somebody that could really answer your questions as well and help you out. So yeah. What was I saying? So yeah, I came from the mental health field. So to answer the girl's question from earlier, let me see, let me scroll back up. Hold on, let me scroll way back up. Yeah, do most companies go through a training phase? Yeah, so I went through course careers. They trained me. And then when I actually got hired onto the company, yeah, they trained you as well. And they train you for like 3 months. It's called like a ramp up period. Hold on, let me cut this. Give me 1 second. Let me cut this light on so I'm not like dark. All right, that works. But yeah, so you go through like a ramp up period. And so they train you for like 3 months, and they expect you to have, you know, knowledge of like the role as a whole. But that is what course careers teaches you. Yeah, that's what course careers teaches you. So they expect you to understand like the workflow, but they don't expect you to just know everything. Like, you know what I mean? And like course careers, what they teach you in the course is sufficient enough. Like, they literally tailored the course from people who have worked in the field, where they're like, no, we know what these hiring managers want. We know what these sales managers are expecting you to know, and that's what we're going to train you on. So they make sure you're prepared. And then once you even get the job, you go through training. So I went through 3 months of training, and once you're fully ramped, like, then it's like, okay, you know, you're basically on your own, and you're working from home. It's fully remote. So unless you actually want to work in office, but I don't know who would actually want to do that if they have a choice. But yeah, so yeah, just to answer your question, you will go through training. And you said I have 6 years of sales experience, just not in tech. Well, the fact that I had 0 sales experience for the most part, like I never really did sales. Besides, I mean, I worked at Best Buy back in the day, but I mean, I wasn't selling like that. Like, I wasn't using no sales skills. Like, so the fact that you even have 6 years of sales experience, you already have like one up on a person who doesn't have any, you know, because there's going to be things that come natural to you because you've been doing it for a while. And the fact that they're willing to hire people with no experience, like you already have one up on the next person that is applying for a job. You know what I mean? So yeah, let me see what you guys said. Somebody said, how do I start? So wait, hold on. Here we go. Okay. Somebody said, how do I start? So if you want to get started, I would say, well, for one, you go to the link in my bio. Can I cut this light on in here? Thank you. Oh, that light is ugly, but oh well, at least y'all can see me. But yeah, so you would go to the link in my bio, and the link in my bio will take you to my link tree, and then you'll see where it says course careers. So, oh, that's better. Gracias. So if you click on course careers, no, I need that light. Thanks. Okay. But yeah, so if you click on course careers, that is the mini college or tech boot camp that you can literally finish in a few weeks. It took me 3 weeks to a month to finish the course, and then not too long after that I landed a position. So you can literally go through the course, and there's different courses. I went through their technology sales course. You can go through, you'll see it. Just click on courses. It's like a little tab. You click on courses, you'll see all the different courses that they offer. And what I would advise is for you to, look at the ones that you think like, this is worth looking into. And then they offer a free introductory course for each course where it's free. So you can literally just, and it's like a video series where they tell you like, what's the money looking like, like what does your job look like they give you all the answers you're probably, to all your questions you're probably already having, like the frequently asked questions about all of those different career fields. So yeah, that's how you would get started. Oh, and the link in my bio, well, not the link in my bio because it's Linktree, but once you click on the course careers link, that link gives you $50 off of the course, and it's automatically built in. So as long as you click that link, the course careers link in my bio, once you go to the checkout page, if you do decide to move forward with the course, you'll see the $50 discount already there for you. So yeah, let's move on. Let's see. Somebody said, I got on here late, not sure if you covered, but how is your work-life balance working in tech? The work-life balance, it's the best experience I ever had because I've never worked remote before. And there's some people, like fully remote, and there's some people who I know who have worked remote, but they weren't getting paid as much as they pay you in tech. So, it's like a double benefit. And so when it comes to like the work-life balance and like your flexibility, like you have to, how do I say this? You don't want to take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, it's available to you. Like for one, you got unlimited PTO, so you can take time off whenever you want. But of course, you don't want to take advantage of that because you want to, or not even take advantage of it. What matters is that you are performing efficiently and effectively, and you're hitting your quota. And even if you're not hitting your quota all the time, but you really are putting in the work, like you're really working hard. But the work-life balance, like you can set up your own schedule on a daily basis to where it's like, oh, okay, like I'm sending out some emails. You're sending out emails from like 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the morning, right? Let's say you started your shift around 8 a.m. and then around 9 to 10 you're sending out emails, and then at 10 a.m. let's say on your calendar you have a team meeting scheduled from like 10 to 10:30, and then after that you create your own calendar and your own schedule. But you gotta, you want to create it in wisdom, or just where, like I said, you want to make sure you're being effective and efficient. And so if like, man, all I got to do today is like, I need to just call these people, and then I'm going to just work on some sequences, like basically creating like some emails or whatever. It's like, I'm going to take a trip to Starbucks, or I'm going to go to the gym real quick for like 30 minutes. Or maybe you got family over and you're like, oh, okay, like I'm going to go play with because I would do it all the time. I would literally take my laptop. I'd be working at my own place, and then I would literally be like, my sister lives like 10 minutes away from me, so I would pack up, go to my sister's house. I'm over there because I want to see my niece and my nephew, and I'm playing with them because I'm like, I don't need to make calls. I'm not planning to make any calls until like later, probably around like 2 o'clock. and I don't have no other meetings, like mandatory meetings. Even if I did, I would just ask my sister, like, oh, I'm about to go in your room, close the door, I meet with my manager, maybe one of our one-on-ones, and then I go about my business. Like, the fact that you can work from anywhere, like, I was able to work from being in Texas. I live in Southern California, but even right now, currently, I'm in Texas. So it's like, you can travel. You can decide, like, oh, like, I want to go to Hawaii. As long as you got your laptop and Wi-Fi. Let's see what else you guys asked. Did you create a resume for your current job? Did you use a resume template? So Course Careers offers all of that for you. So I know they have a different setup now, but they get all that set up for you. Your resume, they get your resume set up. They give you all the gems on how to get your LinkedIn set up, how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Like, they do all of that for you. So now that I understand and I know how to do it, I offer that as well, like in my consultations. But yeah, they do all of that for you. Like, they don't leave you hanging. Like, I went to college, undergrad and grad school, so it's like, I'm not like hating on colleges, or universities, whatever. But I will say this, like, not when I was in college, what am I trying to say? The way Course Careers, like, looks out for you, like, after you finish the course, by not just teaching you the material, but they actually, help you with your resume. They already have a whole network of people in a Discord family that everybody's on the same track as you know what I mean? Like, so networking and all these different people that you're connecting with and meeting, it's like everybody's right there. And these are people that's like, dang, that person's an account executive now, but we connected in Course Careers. Like, it's like, it's just a built-in family, and they help you get your LinkedIn ready. They tell you, like, what you need to do, like, to stand out to these hiring managers, and they get all that set up for you. So yeah, they'll give you all that information as far as like you said, getting your resume created and all of that. But I do have a resume template, so if you book a consultation with me, go to the link in my bio, and yeah, we can always, like, work on that if you did need that help. And then let me see, and I am at my destination, you guys, so I'm probably gonna hop off here in a second, but I want to finish just at least what the last few comments are. Trying to break into help desk position. Everyone is rejecting. DM me. Yeah, just DM me, and yeah, we can go back and forth. Yeah, because I'd want to know. And also check out my YouTube channel as well, because I do offer, like, some tips just on how to, how to strategize and how to strategically apply to jobs and stuff like that. But yeah, just my YouTube channel is in the link in my bio, so you can look for that video too. What's Brittany talking about? What she said? Wait, oh, these are, okay, very flexible. As long as you get the job done, you have to be self-motivated and self-disciplined. Yes, because you do not have a manager breathing over your shoulder. Like, you're not in sight of your manager all the time like it is when you're working a job, like when you're in office, you know what I mean? So you gotta have good, like, time management skills, where it's like setting up the time blocks on your calendar, where you're like, okay, no, I'm for real doing XYZ from 9 to 10. I'm gonna actually do that. Not, I'm doing it for like 10 minutes and the next thing I know I'm scrolling on Instagram, and then I'm like, well, let me make me some coffee, and then let me do this, and then let me do this, and then let me do this, and next thing you know, it's almost 10 o'clock and you did not do what you said you were gonna do. Like the other person asked earlier, like, oh, what's the work-life balance, like the flexibility? It's like, of course, you could work from your bed if you need to, or if you wanted to. You could work from, I work by sitting by the pool with my feet in the water. I've gotten up, like, to make me some coffee, put some dinner on, put the chicken in the oven. But it's like, take the flexibility along with the discipline, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I said earlier, like, don't take advantage, because it's going to start to show, and it's real competitive out here. So, like, you don't want to start, like, just slacking off and then it turns into a problem. No micromanaging, nobody's checking you. LOL. Okay, get the job done. Exactly. Yep. Y'all listen to her. She knows what she's talking about. I need help. I'm trying to break into tech. I am in my senior year studying cybersecurity. Oh, wow. Okay. Um, I am not familiar with cybersecurity, um, but yeah, like security, um, but yeah, like you know what? I feel like I'm about to just like pass you off. I'm like, you know what? Hit up the girl in there. Hit up Brittany. She's not in cybersecurity, but I just feel like she would have some great advice for you. But you say you're trying to break into tech. You're in your senior year studying cybersecurity. Um, I guess the first thing coming to my mind is just thinking like, what are you trying to continue in cybersecurity? Are you trying to like transition into something else? I mean, you're in your senior year studying it, so um yeah, like I usually am helping people break into tech sales because that's what I did and I can speak from experience with that. Or the other courses that Course Careers offers. But but yeah, I don't think they offer cybersecurity. But but yeah, still, still feel free to DM me because, I can like keep it in the back of my mind and I got like other people who are in different um, working different jobs where I'll just keep an ear out for it and if I ever have any kind of advice or ways I can help, then I will. Let me see. Okay, I agree. Course Careers is seriously so amazing. Yes. How much is it? It says free on their website. Is that true? No. So they have free introductory courses. So Course Careers is $499, which is beyond affordable. Beyond affordable. And if you use my link, you get $50 off. So you're paying $450. I did the same thing. I used somebody else's link, discount link last year and paid the $450. And it was just crazy because it's like I paid for the course, did the course, finished in a month, and then I was on vacation out here in Texas for like 3 months. So I didn't start job searching right off the bat. But what I did do, I, what's it called, in October, which was like about 2.5 months later, I started applying to jobs and then I ended up getting hired within a few weeks. Started my first job November 1st and they offered me $75,000 a year. My very first job in tech ever. They offered me $75,000. And so I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, this is really real. Like, I was beyond mind blown. I was super happy, excited. Like, I still have the video because I recorded a video of me telling social media about it. And, dang, it's raining. But yeah, all that to say, yeah, when I got my first check, I laughed at the $450 that I paid. I was like, is this real? Like, because like I said, I have a master's degree. Do you know how much money I have spent in loans I took out for in undergrad? What were they called? Subsidized loans, unsubsidized loans, or parent plus loans. And I took out loans like undergrad and then put money in grad school. I'm like, I have a lot of money to pay back, but I got a master's degree, marriage and family therapy. And then to switch career fields and invest $450 and to make basically the same amount. You know what I mean? It's like plus more. And the fact that you can even scale in tech way faster and you can keep on scaling, you can keep on going up. Like you could become an account executive after being a sales development representative. Like you can move up. They be making like $120,000 a year, 150, 180,000. Like people they out here making money. And I'm like, and you invested $450. It's like, it doesn't compare. It doesn't compare. So I would just say, but I know at the same time, everybody's situations are different. So if $450 is still like too much for you right now, it's annoying to me when people be like, just do it because it's worth it and it's an investment. It's like, it is, but given your situation, I would just say, plan for it. Make $450 your goal. If you gotta wait 6 months, I'm gonna put away $50 every week or whatever it is, like plan for it. It's gonna be worth it in the long run. So I think that might be it. Yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm gonna make more money in tech, more than I would in my master's. Me and you both. Me and you both. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I'm about to hop off of here because I made it to my destination. But like I said, I am going to be going live on here every day, Monday through Friday, not the weekends. But Monday through Friday at 7 o'clock, and I plan to do like an hour. It's 7:40 right now. Um, but yeah, it'll be within the hour. So yeah, that way you guys can like plan around it and like maybe prepare your questions ahead of time. Thanks for the live. Love your energy. Thank you for answering my questions. Yeah, of course. And you guys can always DM me as well. I always tell you guys like I may take a minute to get back, but I do respond. So, or you could just wait for the live at 7 p.m. Central. Sorry, 7 p.m. Central. Which means I'm gonna have to go live earlier because I'm going back home to California this weekend. 765. Okay. But 7 Central, 5 Cali time, and then whatever it is on the East Coast. I don't know. But yeah, so all right, you guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. Let me end this. End now.